Hello everybody, welcome to Dragon Age. I keep saying Dragon Age first. Let's play Dragon Age Origins. And this is part 10. So in the last episode we recruited Stan using questionable methods. And we killed a load of bandits, so I'm going to go back and hand these quests in. I think that's all the ones we've done anyway, I don't think we need to do any more. Report back to the Chanter. Yeah, I think that's it. And then we've got to head out of Lothering onto the Imperial Highway, by the looks of things. Didn't start my timer again. Oh my goodness, I need to remember to do that. There we go. Alright. God, this town is so depressing.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions
It's this guy
of the
again.
just.
Oh. Was that it? Oh, that's the little boy that... Oh, his mum went missing. I'm gonna accept that and... Yeah, I'm gonna accept that too. Because I feel sorry for that little boy. You know, his mum's missing. He's having a bit of a rubbish time.
As you say.
So, I'm gonna quickly save actually, because I don't remember the last time I did. I was considering going back and redoing that part with the revered mother, because I felt bad that I threatened her. But then I thought, no, you know what, that's what makes it interesting, you know. I'm not going to go back and change it every time I make a massive mistake. Alright, okay, so I can go do these quests straight away. Is it? No, it's not in the field. It's right over there. They're not bears, they are wolves. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking wolves. Oh my god. I can't even see, there's so many dead bodies everywhere. He said it was bears. Well, if that were real life, we would have been fucked. Okay. Oh,
Very well.
that's really sad. His mother's dead. That's rather depressing. What's this over here? Is there another one? Oh, this is the bears. Those are just a fucking ton of random wolves. Holy shit. They're scary bastards, aren't they? They were much easier than the bears. I mean the wolves. Okay. Pick up some of this elf fruit while we're here. The hell are they? regret going over here. Giant spiders. Of course they're giant spiders. Let's kill them anyway.
It shall be done.
I hate spiders, I'm terrified of them. Help people.
It is begun. Don't give them the image.
Well, they were gross. Okay. Were they guarding anything interesting, or did I just kill them for absolutely no reason? I guess I just killed them for no reason. Okay. Slaughtering everyone one giant spider at a time. I hate invisible walls. Just let me down the friggin' slope. Thank you. Right, now I have to go back again. That's what happens with the side quests, but I want to get as much XP as I can because I always find that I don't do enough side quests. And then I don't have enough XP and my level isn't high enough and I just get beaten to the ground, so we can try and do all the side quests we can. Then it would be better when it comes to boss fights. And it will be less painful for you guys to watch.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
I think that's the only sentence that
Stars
goes.
stood
Oh,
still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
maybe he says a little bit more every time you accept a quest and do it. Okay, so now we can finally leave Lothering. I've got hiccups. Ooh, the game lagged a little bit then for a second. That was weird. I do love the way this game looks. I love all of the games, but this has got to be my favourite. Oh, there's a couple of elf fruits I can collect over here. What is this dark patch? What the hell has started on us now? I only came to collect some friggin' elf fruit. Are they dark spawn? Of course they are.
It shall be done.
I'm only trying to collect my elf fruit, dog. Was there anyone? I'm coming! Oh my goodness. There's quite a few up here. Thanks for that,
I
guys.
shall do it. It is begun.
Right, we'll have that. Anyone else got anything?
Mighty timely arrival,
Aw.
my friend. I'm much obliged.
You are welcome.
Name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sam. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Aw, bless them. I'm gonna keep all the gifts I can because I can give that to somebody. Have to find out who likes those. Right. Now we can get going. Hooray! I swear that guy just moved. Yes. Holy shit. That is a big army of darkspawn.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde. We feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Why didn't Duncan just tell everyone that?
He did. He said he felt the Archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first, couldn't it?
Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Aww. So this is our base when we're in between travelling, and we can come back here whenever we want, pretty much, to stock up, to rest, to talk to our campmates once we've gained enough approval. Oh.
Ah, good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fenn at your service once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
What are you selling exactly?
Anything, everything, but all of the finest quality. No cheap trinkets here. And my boy Sandal happens to be a bit of a hand with enchantments. Oh, yes. Sadly, it also makes us a target for bandits and the like. If there were spare hands to hire as guards, I would have done so long ago.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Great, so I can finally sell a load of shit that I don't need. Right. Oh my goodness, let's go from the beginning. So I don't need that. I'm gonna keep that just in case I need it. Sell all these gems. Keeping all the gifts. Jeez, got some good stuff in here. It's a good shield. Sell these ones. Sell that one. Keep the leather armor. Get rid of some chainmail. I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna put that on my character in a minute. Okay. Sell my elf fruit. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do for now, and then I'm gonna just put a couple of weapons on our characters. There we go. And let's put on Stan this great sword. That's good. Morrigan's okay, I'm okay, Alistair's okay. Right. Sorted, and we've got a couple of weapons as well. Not weapons, gifts, sorry.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Farewell. I just wanted to talk to him to get that quest thing out of the way. And because we haven't got that much time left, I'm just gonna talk to a couple of our campmates while we're here. So, let's talk to Stan.
Yes.
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak then.
Oh, I can't
I suggest we move on.
discuss yet. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
What was the question?
The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
What's an Arishok?
The one who commands the Antam, the body of the Kunari.
Why does he care about the Blight?
Why do you?
It could destroy the world.
Do you think the Kunari live in some other world then?
Did you find the answer to his question?
A portion of it.
What was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
Don't you have to report back then?
Yes.
So what are you still doing here then?
I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the dark spawn waiting.
What were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
Oh my god, this guy is so blunt. That's not what I meant.
It's what you asked.
Are you going to answer my question?
I did. Arshera, was there anything else?
Let's
As you
go.
wish.
Okay, so at the moment, he... apparently Alistair approved of that. At the moment, Stan's not going to talk to us very much. Let's go over to Morrigan, who's by this fire. Have a quick chat with her.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Did you grow up in the Kokoro Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Could if you wanted to.
Oh, what luck. What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
But you kept going back to the wilds.
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hailed from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, Most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds them attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
I have no idea. I'm not human.
Do not speak to me of trivialities. Your culture is not so entirely different. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, I'm glad it worked out this way at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat in the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
So that was really good. We got 7 points of appreciation from Morrigan there, which is really nice. So before I end this part, I'm just going to quickly talk to Alistair as well, while we're here.
What do you need? Ask away.
How did you become a Grey Warden?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
Haha, very funny.
I do my best. What can I say? Let's see. I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
You don't seem like the religious sort.
You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
You think this is better than being a Templar?
Oh, I suppose the Chantry life is good enough for some. Here, we have the chance to fight against the Blight. To actually do some good instead of sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have.
I'm sorry.
No, it's... I'm sorry. I shouldn't be. It's fine. He died a hero. They all did. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
God, this dog is loud, ruining our emotional moment with Alistair.
Oh, why, you little...
What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He spat at me, look.
There's hardly any blood drawn. Still, he shouldn't have. Aww.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Bless him.
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well,
Aww.
that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Aww, so scaring my dog. I'd never feed you another human being.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Alistair loves to talk to our dog. Okay, well I'm going to end this part here. And then the next part we're going to head off for the Mage Circle, which I can imagine we're going to be spending a lot of parts in that area because it's very long and very time consuming. But in the recommended order of doing things, that's the next place we should head. So I'll see you guys in another video.